So I've been living my life more like a minimalist type person. I haven't been buying expensive stuff. I've been using my money wisely, trying to. I only spend really on stuff that I really need, you know what I'm saying? And I work and spend money and save money. I don't really spend money on a lot of stuff that, would impress people. I haven't been doing that for a long time. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've been, able to save money, because I used to buy hella shit. Like, when I get some money, I have to, I go get my bottle of alcohol, 40, 50, $60 alcohol bottle. I buy some trees, some weed. I go buy me a fit or two, some shoes, and then, I'm going to wash the car at the expensive place to wash my car up, you feel me? And, I done been and spent some hundreds and hundreds of dollars in that day when I just got paid. You see what I mean? And it's like now I be feeling like, why do that every time you get paid? It's to impress people, really, because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say what you don't need, but it's just more important stuff in life than to give your money to these brands all the time. The liquor brand, the clothing brand, the shoe game brand, eating out at the restaurant, that brand, it's more important stuff to spend money on. And I realized that as I got older, I'm making somebody else rich every time I go indulge in people's brands. You know what I mean? Like, this one of the reasons that made me start my own clothing line is because instead of paying these hundreds of dollars for one fit, to wear a brand that other people respect and like, right? I can spend them hundreds of dollars pressing up my own clothing. You see what I mean? And wear my own stuff and make money selling it. And that's the same thing that the brands did that you paying for. You know what I mean? They thought like that. So if like how I be feeling like if we all got a little bit more creative and self-sufficient, you see what I mean? Like, we can be able to trade stuff again, like way back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I got a clothing brand and you like my brand and you got a brand of something, maybe you make something else, and we can trade off shit. I didn't have to spend no money with you. You didn't have to spend no money with me. We didn't have to go give our money to the others, right? We could just go like old school and trade off stuff that we need, right? And then at the end of the day, people come together like a conglomerate and create a big business that makes cars, or, a TV network, a bank. See what I mean? All these different businesses that's owned individually come together to make big shit. That's how they do it. Like, I don't know, it's just a different way of thinking. Like, instead of just giving their money, all of the money to them, and when I say them, I mean like the big corporations, the others, the people who not us. You see what I mean? The people who didn't grow up like us, they wealthy. Instead of giving your money to them and keeping the rich, we as the, not the 1%, us, the 99%, we need to start building our own, coming together, trading, providing stuff that we need to each other. Instead of trying to buy stuff from the other people, the rich and wealthy, to floss on each other when we're in the same position. Even if you got this much money, I got that much money, or the other way around, we're still in the same position because we're not the 1%. We're not the top wealthy. So that means that we got to kind of work together to make life a little bit more easy, especially for the kids that's coming up under us. We got to set we got to set the plan. We got to set the play so the kids can grow up knowing that. You know what I mean? And they don't get caught in the trap like how we grew up, feeling like we got to fund them. Just like in the pandemic, for example, everybody got all that money, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's illegal, legal, or whatever. I know a lot of people who got a lot of money during the pandemic. And a lot of us, we just gave our money right back to the people, to the top 1%. Buying the Gucci and you know what I'm saying? You just gave the money right back. And then in taxes, you just spending all this money. So in taxes, the tax money, it just went right back. And then, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people got loans. So now you owe back. You gave the money they loaned you back to them by buying all they type shit, the brands, and you owe that money back. So it's like that. If that didn't teach you, this, what I'm saying, hopefully will wake you up. Let's stop going broke, flossing on each other, and let's go broke from investing in ourselves to win with each other. If I got a company that make pizza and you love pizza, you come spend with my company instead of Domino's or whatever, right? Spend with my company. And then if you got some company, you should have a company too. And I may like what you do, and I come spend with you. You see how the money just stay together instead of it going out. The only thing that's gonna go out is maybe taxes, right? We can't escape that unless we own some illegal stuff. But if we think like this, I think stuff will start changing. And I know a lot of people talk like this, and it goes over people's head in one ear, out the other. But if you really think about it, we the ones holding ourselves back. I'm gonna leave you with that, man.